welcome back to another video of jPlay. I am Marcus and today I'm doing a solo playthrough of Tang Garden, which you can really easily say it's a heavily, overproduced little game. It's very beautiful and it really plays very well actually, but wow, the components in this game are incredible. It comes with a nice solo mode, which I haven't tried out yet, so bear with me. This will be the first time I'm playing this game solo, but at least I played the standard game a couple of times, so at least I should know to some extent what I'm doing in this one here. So yeah, let's see how things go, shall we? And here we are. That's the setup for the solo player game. Not so different to the multiplayer game. There are some deviations. Those brown cubes here, though, they don't come with the game. They just help me to remember what my goal is. And that's basically in the solo game to build garden tiles in all of those spaces here. We are counting those landscape tokens here too, but I don't think that we need brown tokens for those. And you are not allowed to build any landscape tiles or garden tiles into these outer regions so far. If at any point during the game you are not able to place a tile, a garden tile and a decoration in a legal way, you have automatically lost the game. And if you survive, so if you manage to place garden tiles in all 28 of those, then you do some end of game scoring, so you're then able to, I think, influence those characters here, depending on how many you were able to get until then. And then you score the point, and then there is, or score the points, and then there is a nice little table which shows you how you've done. Apparently our goal is to be the inspector with 96 or more points, but to be honest, I would be very happy to make it to the end and then basically call myself a craftsman. Again, I have not played this game solo before, so bear with me. I will definitely not make the wisest decision. I have not played the game in multiplayer mode too many times either, but to be honest, I still feel comfortable enough to play the game. And I think with that being said, let's look at my, call it, starting setup. In the solo game, you use somewhat different lantern tokens. I think I will not really explain you too many of the difference between the solo and the multiplayer game. Pretty sure there are other videos out there which explain that to you, but we using different lantern tokens here. In the multiplayer version of the game, there is a way to reuse or reactivate those tokens. In solo, not. So if they're used, they're used. And we basically start the game with one character. I was drawing two at the start of the game and then pretty much had to discard one of the two, and I decided to go with the Hermit here. The special abilities, basically everything that's above this line, are unfortunately not being used in this game. Kind of a pity. Only the end of game scoring. So basically he wants to see rock tiles in front of him, and you gain 2 points for each of those that are in a straight line, but I think I will explain that when I place the characters or so. But the maximum that you can get with this character is 10, which is definitely quite substantial. And here are 2 more characters waiting for us. So the first time I'm getting, I think, 10 money, 10 coins. I'm able to get one of those 2, the other one will be discarded and placed onto the board. But at that point in time, I can then score up to 2 characters at the end of the game. I also get one at 20 coins and at 30 coins. Overall, by the end of the game, you will be able to score up to 4 characters. I have no clue how likely this is to score more than 2 or 3 characters actually here in the solo game. So let's wait and see. Apart from that, one major deviation from the standard game are those decoration cards here, because they're really a great way to score you a lot of points. This is really something I like a lot about the multiplayer game actually, are those decoration cards. Here they are pretty much your handicap. Again, you always have to place the, let's say, a garden tile and the corresponding decoration. If you can't, you cannot choose this combination here, and there are 4 combinations out there on the board. So in each of the corners there is basically a combination of a garden tile and a decoration tile, and in none of those 4 matches, then
you're basically out of luck and you have lost the game. There are some ways to basically ignore that at least once by using these lantern tokens here, or this lantern token especially here. But again, once it's used, it's used. So I think that's really the main challenge. And again, you are not scoring any points for those landscape tiles. They're only a handicap to make the lives more difficult to you. At the start of the game, we have those 4 tiles available to us. That's basically one tile that's always here. We can place them in any orientation. I put that out randomly, and that's basically our starting tile. So here we have basically a place for basically let's count as a rock, for example. Here we can place some greenery, for example. Here we can place a bridge, and this space here with this symbol, this is usually a location where you have to place the character, and that was the second character I had to place. These are now noodle characters. I still have to bring them on the board, so they're still blocking our spaces here, and they don't give me any victory points at the end of the game. And again, with that being said, let's get started. Let's have a quick look at basically the other corners here. So here we have the tiles. These are these yin and yang symbols, so every piece of landscape can be found in this particular pile here. And the decoration card is goldfish, apparently. So we could not place this because there is no water tile on the board. So that's already a combination I cannot go for unless I'm willing to spend one of my initial lantern tokens. But I think with turn 1, that's a very, very bad idea. The problem is we have a similar situation out here. So we have this garden tile, which is nice, but we have this lotus flower here. And well, I cannot place it either because it also needs to go to a water location, which we don't have right now. The only water location allows us to build a bridge. And we can also ignore these symbols here because this is usually a bonus on your player board. We are not playing with those player boards in the solo rules either. In the normal game, this basically tells you when you are able to influence a new character and get some bonus coins. Last but not least, we have this, and that's not good either. Again, it's a fish, and again, it doesn't come with a proper water tile, which allows us to place a fish. So this combination is also gone. And if we go back, very first pile, here we have a water tile, but this water tile doesn't allow us to build or place a fish on top of this. This is also another bridge tile. So wow, but this is the only action that's available to us right now. I think apparently if there wouldn't have been any legal combinations here, I think I would have gone for a mulligan. It's already pretty challenging, but I think, yeah, I like challenges. So let's go with this tile here. Let's do that. And even here, there is only one legal placement for us, because you see around this tile here, there are pathways. And of course, Carcassonne style, you have to place those tiles next to each other and they have to fit. So you cannot simply place a rock next to a lake, for example, unless they are really, again, contained by a wall here, for example. Well, this wall here allows you to place it anywhere. So wow, the good thing is we have one, and yeah, okay, we have to place it. That's really terrible. That's a really bad start, but let's see how far we get. Maybe it will be a relatively short playthrough, but let's see how far we can get. So we will take this water tile here, and the only legal way place to place this is here, because this is the only pathway, if you can see. So we have to place it here. So the first cube is gone. Hooray! Doesn't really matter in which orientation we are placing this, but again, this is fine. Normally in the multiplayer version of the game, you get 1 coin for each path that you are more or less extending in this case. Not in the solo game, unfortunately, but we have pretty much placed a tile that closes off a lake. It's self-contained lake. In this case, you also get 1 bonus coin. You get a coin for each landscape that you are extending, but also an extra coin for each landscape tile that you're closing off. In this case, it's closed off. So I just got my first coin here. Hooray! So we need 9 more to go to get yet another of our friends. We still have to place the decoration card here, which is this peach tree here. Really lovely. And again, the components in this game are insane. And the only legal way to place it is here where you see this little leaf symbol here. And I believe this is the peach. I could be wrong, but it doesn't really matter too much actually, because there's same number of trees that are also for those cards. So we legally place this. This is nice. There's one more thing to do, and that's to discard the pair of the opposite side of the board. So this goes away. It goes to a more or less garden display, which I can use with one of my lantern tokens later on, for example like this. So this can help us later on because it has also a leaf symbol here. So that's good. If I ever run out of leaves, which I just did actually, we can still go there. This fish is also discarded, so this helps us at least, because here it's not very likely that we see a lot of lakes actually. It's our greenery, and then we basically reveal the missing tiles again. So we flip this one over. Okay, here's yet another leaf. We will place another, what was it, another plant here. Okay, that's another landscape tile. Okay, those nice little flowers, but of course we do the same thing here. We flip it over. It's another bridge tile. Are you kidding me? I want some fish or places to place fish. This is basically this symbol up here. So if you see this, then we are allowed to place fish. But let's see what the decoration card will be. Okay, that's a pavilion. Pavilions are okay because, yeah, we can place a pavilion on. And again, I think I have to do... Oh, that's now interesting. What am I supposed to do now? So we are already immediately in the next turn. We have definitely 2 legal placements right now, which is kind of okay. I'm really thinking about going for this pile here again, because then we would reveal yet another water tile, and we still have 2 water landscape decoration cards out there, and we can place this pavilion, which is fine. Speaking about overproduced stuff, and they go on through these rock symbols here. I think we have to do that actually. So yeah, we will grab this one. We have to extend either this or that. To be honest, I don't really have an opinion on this right now, but maybe I do. Yeah, let's go for this one here. So we have extended this waterway here, which yet again gives us 1 additional coin. Hooray! We have to place the decoration. That's the pavilion. Normally you get basically 12 points in the multiplayer game if you have the majority of pavilions, or if you're second, 6, and then there are some, I think, friendly ties if I remember correctly. So we will take one of those nice little pavilions, and I think, let's zoom out for a bit. So here's basically also a place where you can place some characters into later on. So we have now really 3 spaces to place a bridge. Overall, the game comes only with 4 of those bridges. And yeah, we are really running out of locations. That's really a bad start. There's still this combination to discard, so I go for this. I have to discard this. This is really kind of a bummer actually. So let's see what we get here. Nice. Let's see what the next card will be. And again, wow, another watery thing. We have now 3 watery things. I really shuffled the hell out of this deck. Are you kidding me? If I'm not drawing a proper basically tile here, then I'm really in deep trouble, I think. Okay, that's good. That's really good. So this symbol allows us. So let's see what decoration card we get. Are you kidding me? Another one. Oh well, so we have now 4 water things. In theory, only 1 of those. One problem that we also have, if we ever run out of a pile here, then we also have lost the game, unless we have finished the garden decoration here. So right now it's really risky, and I think we have to do that. I will play my very first lantern tile here. This pretty much, we flip it over. This allows us to remove all of those current decorations decoration cards and replenish those accordingly. The rules are not really specific now if I can do that, basically draw a card and then see where it goes, as I don't know that and I'm kind of masochistic, I guess. Let's do that randomly. So we start here by drawing this tile. Okay, that's another tree which we can also not place. That's a pine tree, but at least it was not a fish. Then okay, that's these flowers again, peonies I believe. And we really need a bridge. No, that's a second peach tree. And last but not least, oh come on, yet another tree. Now we have, there's really a bad mixture of cards out there. But I see now that this solo game is rather challenging, which I like, to be honest. Awesome. The thing is, I think we should be okay placing this tile here. Yeah. Question now is, where would I put this? This is a wall. Again, this could seal off any region on the board. And yeah, we need it because on this tile we have to place this magnolia tree. And there are only 2 legal spots to place it, and that's either extending this one or extending this one here. So I think, yeah, let's simply go for this one here. Again, we have extended this. Again, we get a coin for this. We have not sealed it off because, again, this is continuing here. It's really very Carcassonne style here. We have to place this lovely magnolia tree. Again, we are not scoring those. And by the way, in the multiplayer version of the game, you basically score sets. So if you have different sets of trees, you can score up to 25 points. In the Ghost Stories expansion, I think it's one more tree, ghost tree or so in there. Never played with it, but also looking very lovely. And apparently this seems to be the magnolia. And yeah, that's already it. We have to discard the opposite corner, so this tile goes away. We will discard this one here, so let's reveal a new one. Oh, that's another self-contained one. That's tempting. That's rather tempting. So let's see what this card is. That's another pavilion, which we cannot place. No. And again, in this pile here, any terrain can be there. So I think that's kind of a joker. Oh, that's a temple. That's the blue temple. Oh, that's nice. This can give us some extra points. At least I hope I'm playing including the temple. But yeah, I think they didn't really mention that I have to place it away. The problem with this temple now is I cannot place anything on top of this. So I'm really looking for landscape that give me places to place decorations. So that's really terrible. But let's see what the card is. It's another tree. The Wisteria. Apparently I've already used this token, but I think there is this token here which allows me to do the same thing again. Pretty much this card, or I can copy one of my already used lantern tokens with this, but not sure if I already want to do that. But again, I'm not really making a lot of progress here, guys. I cannot place this because I don't have a place for the tree. I think the only other tile I can place is this one up here next to the peach tree. Oh wow, that's tough. Sooner or later I really have to go for some of those bonus tiles actually, and I'm thinking of doing this just now actually. This could be this one here, which allows me to place this tile, but I don't have to go for the decoration here. So I can simply discard this, and this gives me at least a little bit of wiggle room in order to get ahead of the game. Right now, I don't make zero progress here, guys. That's my main problem. And should I do this or the other one, with the other one being the pine tree here? So I would basically place this lake. This gives me some place to place fish, or the lotus flower. Problem is right now I don't have any of those out on the board. You remember I discarded 4 of those, so that they come back is not so likely. So I think I will go for the other option, and then I might place this tile here, which I then could legally place the pine, for example. Yeah, let's do that. So I think let's place this one here. In theory, I could go for the peach right away. I could place it here, but again, I have to get ahead of the game right now, because right now I'm placing a tile and I'm placing decoration right next to it. That doesn't really help me in the long run, I think. So I will do it. So I will play this lantern token, already the second one, and I think I have only placed 4 tiles so far and already halfway through my lantern tokens. I have no clue what I'm doing here, guys, apparently. So I can simply discard this, not placing any decoration. But after reading the rules again, that's a problem, because I also have to discard this one. I can move this to the garden display, so it's not lost, but it's right now not available. This pine tree is also gone. So let's see what comes out. Okay, that's fair enough too. So this again gives us 1 fish, or place to place a fish, or the lotus flower. Let's see what new decoration card comes out. That's a lotus flower. That's not bad. That's not terrible, actually. And then last but not least, we have to reveal a new tile here. Okay, this also gives us 1 tile. Not sure if you can see that, but believe me, and I'm really... Come on, a bridge, a bridge, a bridge. No, it's another pavilion. Are you kidding me? We have 2 pavilions out here. And no bridge. Pretty sure the last 4 cards in this huge pile of deck, I think these are overall 52 cards or so, are then the bridge. That's bad. I think I still get another coin, because yeah, I have extended the greenery here. I've not locked it off, or basically completed, because again, this continues around this corner here too. So I'm now at 4 coins, and again, I need 6 more in order to place yet another character. Again, I'm really not doing good here, guys, but at least I have some options now, so I can place... Oh, I really don't have a lot of options, actually. Oh, that's terrible, guys. That's really terrible. So this one here... Oh, wow, yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad, because the only legal place right now, because I don't have any bridges out there, is this tile here. And this would mean that I would have to place the temple, which can score me some points later on. That's not the worst thing in the world, actually. But you have to place another tree, and then my only tile here goes away. The only tile that allows me to place a tree, for example, or flowers. Oh, that's terrible. So I might have to play yet another of my land tokens. It's ridiculous, but I think I will do it anyway. Yeah, I think I will play, before I do my turn, I will play this one. This allows me to place one of the tiles currently in the garden display here out to the board. And I think that's what I need to do. I think I might go for this fishy one here. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good idea. And I think I want to seal off this one here. Again, we still get the extra coin, because again, we have extended it. This water terrain is still not locked off, so that's kind of a pity, but we are now at 5 coins. So that's not the worst thing in the world. But I think now I should be able to place some really nice tiles. Yeah, let's go for it. And I think I will go for this temple now. Again, temple seals out everything, and it counts for water tiles. And I have to still place the tree here, but the tree should be okay, I believe. Yeah, let's do that. Again, I can place a temple with 4 walls everywhere. So I will place it here. First of all, I will now get 1 coin for the temple itself. That's nice. So we are at 6. Then I get 1 coin for each water edge. Unfortunately, that's not a water edge, but this is a water edge, which means I get 1 more coin here. And now I have completed this water, or the lake here pretty much, which gives me yet another coin. How amazing is that? So now we are already at 8 coins. But of course, I must not forget to play in the wisteria here. So which is this bluish tree here. Again, gorgeous components. I place it right here. And to be honest, right now I still don't have a clue where to place my hermit, because there is no legal place. But I'm doing this at the end of the game, so I'm not losing the game because I cannot place my characters. That's at least something. So yeah, of course, I still have to discard the opposite pair here, so this goes away. I could use it again. I still have this 1 lantern token here, which allows me to reuse one of my other lantern tokens, but let's see what we get. Okay, that's extending rock, but it doesn't really help me. But let's see what the decoration. Oh, that's a bridge. Oh yes, I think I want this bridge. In a normal game, you would score 2 points for each bridge you have. Easy money. But let's see what we get here. Oh, that's a nice one. I think I can do something with that. Awesome. It depends now a little bit on the decoration I'm drawing. It's another bridge. Okay. That's, I think, a perfect combination now. Awesome. Okay, I think now we are starting to get somewhere. Whew. That was really close. I'm really running out of those lantern tokens here. That's the copy one. That's the only one that's left. But yeah, I think I might still be able to use it. To be honest, I think I will call it a day for now. So let's have a look at our current garden. We still have a hell of a lot of spaces to fill. We still haven't gathered one of those landscape tokens here, which allows us to place this nice little, this nice little scenery tiles here, for example. That's a minor scenery, that's a large scenery here, so they're really nice. At the end of the game, this game will totally lovely. It's a little bit cumbersome sometimes to place those characters, but it's really so nice to look at. Again, I think I will end my playthrough for today. I really hope you want me to continue, so I'll leave the board as it is right now. And if you're interested, I will continue playing. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it so far. Hopefully I haven't really butchered the rules too much, but to be honest, the game as it is relatively straightforward. Again, a huge shout out to all of my patrons for today. I think especially Stacia, who's really one of my early day supporters. Really appreciate your support all along the way. And yeah, again, if you want to support the show, like and subscribe as usual, go to my page on Patreon. You will definitely find a link somewhere in the description, or yeah, somewhere in the top right. There will pop up something at some point in time. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.